Good morning, everyone. You are live with Jonathan Maness, aka the One Leg Bandit, CEO of Maness Veteran Medical. And we're coming to you today with our proud BPA, which stands for Blanket Purchase Agreement Partner, and MSPV partner, RockTape. And what we're doing today is we're going to educate, but we're mostly reaching out to our VA and DoD customers today to let you know that we have been awarded a 5-year BPA for all RockTape products. Or for a lot of RockTape products, not all, but for a lot of RockTape products. And whatever type of product usage you may need at your VA or your DoD facility is very important. All I need you to do is email the One Leg Bandit at ManessVeteranMedical.com. Email me today what type of usage you might want to start out with. I'm going to make sure I get that all that information over to the prime vendors. But Dr. Stephen Capobianco is wonderful to be here with us today, and we'll go ahead and bring him in. Morning, Steve.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you so much again for spending some time with us. We're on this mission together, and it's all about lifting up our troops and lifting up our veterans. And I'm just so thankful to be on this mission with you. And I wanted to give you another platform here to go ahead and let everyone know about all the outstanding things that RockTape is bringing to the table with this BPA, not only with the product itself, but with the training. So if you would, please go ahead and elaborate a little bit on that.
Well, I appreciate it, Jonathan. Thanks for having me on again. This entire initiative, both the DoD with their active duty service members, as well as the VA, is really important to me and to the company. And something that we strive to do is to offer tools and education to be able to help people move more authentically within their life. And so one of the things that I wanted to explain today, as you and I have been discussing this BPA through the MSPV, is why would you want the products that we're identifying within this BPA? And that includes many of our RockTape products, our standard tape products. So what I wanted to do today was kind of just give folks really quickly a better understanding of what these products are, why you should consider them. And then maybe you and I could have a discussion in the next few weeks of how we can answer some of the questions that you are fielding when you speak to the people that you're interacting with. So ultimately, through the BPA, I know we have multiple components of our tape from our 2-inch and 4-inch. So let me just kind of explain the tape itself. So it comes in many different colors and designs. So you're going to see our RockTape logo tape, and then some basic beige tape and everything in between. So the colors really don't necessarily matter, and I say that to suggest that there's really isn't any evidence to suggest that a specific color matters, but the color may matter to the individual that you're taping. So they may not want to be plastered with a logo tape. So then there are other options to make it more discreet. So that's how we position it when it comes to the tape colors and designs, is just to recognize that some of it is just for fun and some of it is just for what would be most comfortable for the individual that's being taped. And so let's talk a little bit more about the tape itself. Kinesiology tape, the category of tape that we're talking about here, is just elastic therapeutic tape, and it's cotton and nylon woven together. And when I tear the tape away from the paper backing, it's adhered to the body using an acrylic glue, which is probably the most hypoallergenic glue that you can find when it comes to therapeutic tape. So now when the tape is removed from the paper backing, the tape stretches, and it stretches because of the nylon quality of it, and it allows it to be applied to different parts of the body to do pretty much three different things. And that would be to be able to manage pain. Secondly, to be able to manage inflammation, both acute and chronic. And then thirdly, to be able to, for a lack of a better term, have a conversation with the brain, to be able to remind someone where a specific body part is in space. And that can help with things like posture and position, to understand where your shoulder blades are in space, to be able to keep your shoulders in a good position, or your head in a good position, all the way to improving how you move. The better we understand where we are in space, the better we move. So by applying a strip of tape on an area that is somewhat fuzzy when it comes to our awareness, we can actually bring attention to that area and improve our movement and posture. So those are the three things that anyone that's interested in utilizing tape, that's where the evidence lies. And over the last decade or so, there's been a lot more evidence supporting the utilization of elastic therapeutic or kinesiology tape for those conditions that I just referenced: pain, inflammation, and position and movement. And so just recently in 2020, this past year, there was a systematic review looking at 45 different systematic reviews, 140, 150 RCTs or controlled trials. And really what we're getting more and more evidence is to support that kinesiology tape is an effective tool for acute and chronic lower back pain, knee osteoarthritis, shoulder impingement syndromes, and foot complaints, plantar fasciitis. So if you think about those conditions that I just referenced, low back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, foot pain, those are classic conditions that are experienced both in DoD space as well as what our veterans are experiencing. So if we can provide them with a hypoallergenic, safe tool to be able to manage pain, inflammation, and position, I feel it's very suitable for both categories to consider this product as an option. The educational component, so understanding how to apply this tape, is the next question that people would ask. So first, we just answered what this product is and how it could help with pain, inflammation, and posture. Now the next question should be, how do I apply it? There's multiple ways that you can learn to apply this product. We have ultimately 3 different methods of education. We have a live in-person option, where one of our instructors would come to your facility, either on a DoD base or a VA physical medicine and rehab facility, to be able to train those that are applying the tape on our soldiers and veterans. So that's one option. We have multiple continuing education courses, 6-hour courses that can provide education to those staff members to be able to feel comfortable to apply the tape on their patients and clients. The second means of education would be a live webcast, which we've implemented over the past year during the COVID pandemic, where we provided similar to what you and I are doing, where it would be a live instructor on a video feed being able to deliver the science and theory, as well as the application of these different techniques. I apologize if you could hear my dog in the background. COVID once again. And that's the second means, where these are still continuing education, just done using a live webcast feed to be able to provide the information. And then lastly, we have a new platform, which is our FMT Plus. It's our on-demand education platform, where we've recorded all of our continuing education courses on this platform, where you could view at your own leisure, and also to provide continuing education credit for that form of education as well. So those are the 3 that we have within our system. The best places to find this information would be to go to rocktape.com for our live in-person as well as our live webcast education. And then FMT Plus, PLUS.com would be the best platform to be able to look at our on-demand education. I think that's pretty much what I want to deliver. If you had any specific questions for me, Jonathan, I'd be happy to field them. But I hope that's a good starting point to kind of explain what this product is, how it really helps, and then how you can get more information about applying it.
It's excellent, and thank you so much for your time. What I really the message I want to get out to all the VAs and DODs, as you can tell, Maness Veteran Medical, we're not trying to sell you tape, okay? We know you can buy tape. We're doing a whole program here. We want you trained properly. We want you to understand what you're utilizing the tape for, and it helps. And we want to help the veterans and help the DoD service members in their live action day to day to relieve pain, to relieve stress, just to make their life better. That's what this is all about. Maness Veteran Medical is not going in this. I've said this a million times. We're not about making the dollar. That's the whole thing. We're about bringing higher quality products to the VA and to the DoD for the same dollar that you're spending for sometimes garbage material. When I went into the VA 6 years and I started coming up with Maness Veteran Medical, the reason why is I was looking around and I seen all the money that was being spent on garbage, and I knew that I could make a difference. And that's how Maness Veteran Medical come to fruition. So please, Stephen, let the VAs and the DoDs know kind of our mission here about the training, how important that is of an aspect to go hand in hand with the tape products and all the products that we're going to provide.
It's critically important, Jonathan. And one of the reasons why I'm proud to be a partner of yours is that your communication of the importance of not only having a reputable product, of which I stand behind, but having education to be able to clarify the proper usage of this type of product. And the other component of this educational aspect of the program, the better you understand, the better you will serve the people that you interact with, both our active service members as well as our veterans. But part of the VA program that I'm really excited about is this whole health self-care model that is being promoted within the system of giving our veterans autonomy on within their own health. And what I mean by that is that what skills and what information, what education can we provide our veterans to be able to manage their own pain, manage their own posture and movement. And we know that movement is critical to overall health and well-being, both physical and mental. And if we can make movement more comfortable by simply applying a strip of tape, either by having someone apply it to you, which would be a therapist or a loved one, a family member, which again, we could train both categories, the professional therapist as well as the layperson, loved one, how to effectively and efficiently apply this tape. And then there is the potential of self-application. So I can give you an example if you want, Jonathan, to show you how simply and effectively you could tape something as easy as your knee, which I deal with on a daily basis. I have chronic knee pain, and so I have the access of tape like this to be able to apply it on my own body to be able to manage my own symptoms. Would you be interested in seeing that?
I would love to. Let's share it with everybody.
Sure. Well, I'm in my home clinic here, so I'll show you really quickly. So I'm going to slide my seat back. Let me know if you can still hear me effectively. So I'm going to be here. Let's talk about my left knee. I've been having left knee pain for the past few weeks due to some activity. So I want to be able to utilize a strip of tape like this to be able to offload some of the pain that I'm experiencing to allow me to perform my rehab exercises or to have a leisurely walk with my dogs and my family. So I'm going to show you really quickly how you could do this within a minute or two. I have 2 strips of tape. I've already pre-measured them to be able to cover the area of my knee. So if my pain is around my knee, I want to be able to cover that area with the strip of tape. The tape comes in rolls. They come in rolls like this that are handy for individual use. And they also come in larger rolls. These are what we call the bulk rolls, which are 6 of these smaller standard rolls. And these are 16.5 feet. I should know this, but I believe that's about approximately what the length of this is. This would allow you to tape your knee, for example, 10 to 15 times. So it should last quite a few weeks, if not months, to be able to self-apply for a condition like a knee, like knee pain. So what I've done is I've taken 2 strips of tape. I've pre-measured the area that I want to cover, which is my knee. I'm going to round the edges. So I just use a pair of cotton scissors, and I'm going to take the edges that I just cut, and I'm going to round those edges. And the reason I do that is it just makes it so that it doesn't catch on clothing, bed sheets, anything that will pull the tape away from the body. And so simply as we apply this, all I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be tearing the paper backing off the end of it, pulling the paper backing off to expose the glue. I'm going to affix the tape on my skin just below the knee, and I'm just going to grab the paper backing, and I'm just going to move the tape so it covers the inside of my knee to begin with, and then I just give it a quick little rub to adhere it to the skin, and now it's affixed. Second strip, again pre-measured. I'm going to roll those edges off. I'm going to pull the paper backing away from the fabric. I'm going to apply it to the bottom of my knee again. This time I'm going to be coming to the outside of the knee and then wrapping that around the knee as such. So now you'll see that I have two strips of tape that are going on to the inside and outside of my knee. It's flexible tape, so it allows my knee to go through the range of motion that it needs. And it doesn't restrict my range of motion, so it allows me to perform all the necessary movements that I do. But now with the added stimulus is probably the best word that I could use here to be able to mitigate pain, to be able to decrease the pain associated with movement, to be able to give me better clarity of where my knee is in space to improve my ability to move, and to also use it as an external pump, if you will, to be able to manage swelling. Because of the elastic quality, it basically creates a squeezing effect from the outside in to be able to manage swelling. So I could keep this on now on my body for 3 to 5 days. I can manage it through showers, hot tubs, swimming, whatever exercise that I'm doing or movement that I'm doing. It is water resistant, and it allows it to provide that stimulus for multiple days at a time. And then we simply just remove it and reapply if necessary.
For all of our frogmen out there, or anybody in special forces, this needs to be in your backpack just like 5 pairs of socks, okay? This needs to go with you. You will be needing this, and that's our whole line of thinking. Down the road here, we're going to ensure that this product is everywhere you need it to be. So leave it to Maness Veteran Medical. We will get it out to you. I do need you, if you want this product, though, if you have interest, I need you to email me now. It's very important, being a new product on the MSPV program and a BPA, that we let the prime vendors know all of the usage for each individual physical location. So please reach out to us for that. And Stephen, thank you so much for showing that. I mean, that's just one application. There's so many applications that we're going to get to in the training. But again, everyone that's watching this today, go to the websites that I have posted in the chat, FMT Plus, RockTape.com. Make sure that you check these out and look at all the amazing applications and all the different products that are out there to help you with your journey in life, you know?
Love it. Yeah, Jonathan, moving forward, just maybe for your viewers to be aware, something that you and I have talked about, and I'd be happy to comply with, is to be able to provide, a semi-regular informational video cast like this, to be able to show not only what I just showed today for simple knee pain, but I can show for multiple areas of the body how to self-manage for that self-care category, how to apply on another individual as a therapist or a loved one would, to start to create this library of information that can be very useful for those that are interested in utilizing a product like this. Now, one more resource that I might want to add is to go to our RockTape YouTube page. We have a channel, if you will, that provides a lot of information on application instructions to be able to apply on multiple different areas of the body. So that's another resource that I'd like to share with your viewers.
I was pulling up that link. I wanted to post that in there as well, but I'll get that put in there so everybody can have access to that, because there are some very high quality videos in there that they can go ahead and grab right now. Yeah, great. And other than that, listen, I'm here for these communities. So you've been sharing your contact. If anyone has any questions on the technical end of application and education, please contact me. The best way to contact me is steve@rocktape.com. And I'd be happy to field any of your specific questions.
to be able to make you more comfortable with the utilization of this type of product for the conditions that we just talked about.
I just posted that in the chat as well. So
Great.
everyone, again, we're in this mission together. Us, RockTape, ADS, everybody that's together on this, we just want to ensure that everybody has all the information, because again, we don't want to just sell tape for you to stick on. We want you to know exactly how to do it, the best way for the best benefit. So I appreciate your time today, and thank you very much for being here. And we will continue to do trainings as we move forward. But again, this is a call to action for every VA and DOD out there. Just reach out, let us know what your usage is, and we're going to get it right to your facility coming up here very shortly.
Very thankful for you, Jonathan. Thank you for what you do, bud.
Have a wonderful day. So everyone, again, another great live stream of how Maness Veteran Medical is trying to help change the world through outstanding products every day. You know, this again started 2 years ago at a show. I saw RockTape for the first time, and I knew that I wanted to be a part of it. I threw my name in the hat. They already had somebody, you know, that somebody didn't work out, and they come to Maness, and we grabbed this opportunity, and I'm never letting it go. When you know that you have a wonderful product and you believe in a product, you have to stick with it. You know, I stick with them just like they stick with me. You know, I'm a small guy out here. I know that, but I fight so hard. And again, all these big guys call me now, and they're like, what are you doing? And I let them know it's just hard work, dedication, determination, and aligning myself with the right folks. And every one of my partners, if you go to ManessVeteranMedical.com and you click on the partners page, if you look at the partners page, they are all top of class for their product lines and customer service and the way they treat people and the way that they give back. That's what matters to me. Nobody can make it on their own. You know, some people might have $1 million to sling at something, and they might feel like they're making it, but really, you're really making it when you're helping lift others up at the same time. And my mission is lifting all these veterans up together. You know, I'm an amputee veteran myself. I care so much about our veterans. I know what they sacrifice. A lot of times people are losing the sight of what the veterans sacrifice when they're gone and when they get injured. You know, I'm never going to lose that focus. I saw it with my own eyes. I know what people give for this country, and I know what I believe in for this country, and I will never lose focus on that, not ever. So I just am so thankful for everyone who is helping me grow. Please go to YouTube, Jonathan Maness, and subscribe to my channel. That way I can spread this message far and wide. The more subscribes, the more likes, the more shares. That's how we get out there and we let people know about our mission. And I do it all with love. One other thing. Any small businesses out there that's just watching this may not have nothing to do with medical supplies or RockTape. If you're trying to grow your company, I know how to do that with the federal marketplace. There's set-asides. I don't care if you're a brand new company and say you're a woman owner, minority owner, veteran owner, 8A, whatever you are, I don't care. You call me, I will show you how to make money utilizing federal contracting. There is so much money out there in set-aside dollars for us to just grab a hold of. If you don't grab a hold of the dollars as a small business, it goes out to big businesses, and then they distribute it down. And I don't want to lose these set-asides. These set-asides are there for all of us small businesses, and a lot of small businesses don't know. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I am so passionate about what I'm doing. I'm letting everyone know that there's money out there and how to go after it. So if you need a training session with me, email me at the One-Leg Bandit at Maness Veteran Medical, and I will train you. I already have 70-some different businesses from January the 1st to right now that I'm helping. And at the end of the year, I'm going to show the federal dollars that we've already brought in. Right now, we're at $170,000 since January the 1st for the businesses that I'm helping. And, you know, we're doing it. I mean, that is just hardcore cash that these companies would not have if they wouldn't have reached out to me. At the end of the year, we're going to be well into the millions. I know that. And I'm not including what Maness Veteran Medical is doing and what my partners are doing. That's not it. I'm talking about just the businesses that I'm helping that reach out to me. I am a true federal contracting master. I'm not blowing my own horn. Whenever you procure over $1 billion in the federal marketplace, you know what you're doing. And I know what I'm doing. I can say that with pride and honor of all the time that I put into this. But anybody out there that's watching this, please reach out to me if you have any questions at all and learn from me. We can work together. We may become a partnership. There's no telling what we might do. But all I do know is that if you're a small business and you're not getting federal contracting dollars, you are missing a huge part of what's available to you out there. So again, in closing, anybody watching this, reach out to me. Anybody wanting RockTape, we're here for you. This BPA is in place. All we need now is your usage, what you want, how much you're going to need for your facility for the first go round, and just email that to us. We'll get that to the prime vendors, and they will get that, get everything rolling for you. So on day one here, you can start getting your product into your facility. So everyone out there, I really appreciate your time today. Please follow me out here on LinkedIn, share me out on and subscribe to me on YouTube. It just means so much to me. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all probably tomorrow.